Hey guys, welcome back to part 2. Today we are going to conquer the closet. In part 1 we did the dresser, so if you haven't seen that one, then go ahead and go watch that one. But if you have, today we're cleaning out the closet, getting rid of the clothes that I don't need, and then taking my spring and summer stuff and putting it in the closet, and then taking the fall and winter stuff and putting it away for the year. So let's go ahead and start conquering this closet. So I think I've told you guys this before, is that when I do my closet, let's see here. When I do my closet, I hang everything at the beginning of the year, the seasons like this. So for winter, this is how I started them. And then once I wear everything, I put them this way. So like some of this stuff is turned this way because this is more like summery fall stuff that I knew I wasn't going to wear, but I just kept them hung up. And this is like a whole outfit for I think fall. So some of the stuff I knew that I was just going to leave. But then the other stuff that I wore, I obviously turned this way. So like all of this stuff is stuff I haven't worn, and since I didn't wear it, I'm just gonna get rid of it. Like I used to take the stuff out and be really upset because I didn't want to throw them away. Like I don't want to get rid of my clothes. But then I kept saying to myself, like, if I'm not going to wear them, what is the point in keeping them? And I buy new stuff. So really, I'm just going to end up having a bunch of clothes that I don't wear, and I'm just going to keep them in my closet for no reason. So I saw this actually on Pinterest. I saw somebody else doing it, and I'm like, that's a great idea. So I started doing it. I'm like, the stuff I wear is one way, the stuff I don't wear, and at the end of the season, going into the next season, so I do it as more like a kind of like I'm trying to think how I do it, because I do it like a spring, summer, fall, winter. So like I said, like some of the stuff was for fall. So then when spring comes around, it gets warmer, obviously, and summer's super warm. So I don't need all of these thick clothes. So once that summer comes around, I take all the stuff I have in there for summer, I put it up. I do the same thing with the hangers, and then once fall comes around, I put all my fall stuff up, and whatever I don't wear gets thrown away. So I don't look at it. I don't give it a second thought. I just put it in a bag. Goodbye, good riddance. I'm never going to wear you. See you later. And I think it just lets me, go through stuff. Because like I said, I just bought this shirt and these two. So really, if I haven't worn them and it's about to be spring, I'm not going to wear them next year. They're just going to sit in my closet and just take up space. So I advise anybody who doesn't want to get rid of stuff to do something that maybe like this that helps you say, okay, if I haven't worn it, I'm probably not going to wear it. Now there might be some things that I take out and I'm like, okay, I didn't know I had it, or there's a special reason I, don't want to get rid of it. But if I didn't wear it, I'm not going to wear it next year. So I might as well just get rid of it. That's why I just went through this dresser. I'm like, all this stuff I didn't wear at all this winter. I've been wearing like these big shirts and these shorts for bedtime. So really, realistically, I'm just, saving stuff to save it. That's where I'm at. Again, I don't know if I'm trying to convince you or convince me that I'm doing the right thing. But with the closet thing, I started this, I believe, last year, and I'm telling you, it's really done me wonders just to get rid of the stuff I don't wear. Because like I said again, you're buying new stuff and you're always going to buy new stuff. So if you just always kept like the old clothes and the new clothes, eventually you're just going to have too many clothes and you're not going to wear a lot of stuff. So for me, this just has worked out a lot, and I get rid of stuff and I buy new stuff, and then if I don't wear it, I just get rid of it, and that's my routine, and I'm just gonna keep doing it because it works out for me. And also when we decide to move, I won't have a bunch of stuff to go through because I rotate through clothes like this and go through clothes like that. Like, I won't have to go through clothes and decide, you know, like, what is it that I really want or what is it that I don't need. So this works out for me, and if you like it, you can try it and it'll work. Maybe it'll work out for you. So I'm going to start going through things. I think I'm going to take out the bottom bin and just go through stuff, because if it starts getting warmer, I have some leggings that I can start wearing. Like, I right now have the leggings that are really soft for the winter, and then I'm not going to want to wear those if, like, I'm sweating. And then eventually it'll get warm and then I'll be in t-shirts again. So I'm going to start doing that and cleaning out the closet. Another example of just hoarding stuff and not getting rid of stuff. These are purses that I've used over the years. So, well, this is not a purse. This is an overnight bag, but I got a new one, so I don't need that, right? This is a purse. That's a purse. That's a purse. Am I ever going to use these purses again? Probably not. So why am I keeping them? Can somebody tell me why I'm doing this? Like, why am I keeping stuff I'm never going to use? Was there so much open room in there? Oh my goodness. Oh, you're trying to get up. Yeah, that's not going to happen, Lopook. There was one time I came in here and he was all the way up there. He's going to try again. Bubba, you can't go up there. No, no, no. I don't know how he got up there, but he did. But this is so far what it looks like. So all these hangers had clothes on them. I got rid of them. These are the ones I've worn. So now I'm going to pull out. I'm trying to decide right now if I should pull out this. But I think before I do that, I'm just going to go through this stuff, because there is leggings that I haven't worn this year, or I'm just not going to wear. Like my Christmas ones, I'm not going to wear the rest of the year. And there are workout stuff that I just don't wear. They're leggings and stuff that I've, again, just not gone through. So we're going to do that real quick. So I took them out. So these are the bins. The one bin just had Christmas leggings in it, so I am going to put those away because I'm not going to wear Christmas leggings. So the only thing I'm trying to decide now is if I want to put my workout stuff over here so it's more easily accessible, which really is just like a couple shirts, and I think it's all shirts at this point. So really I could hang them up. I have some of these, like the shorts I'm wearing right now, I would put in my workout stuff, but I'm trying to really decide what I want to do, because even with my workout pants, I had leggings for workout pants and I threw those away because I just don't wear them. I would like to buy though some like actual workout outfits and new stuff. I've always looked at like Fabletic and would like to buy some of those stuff. I just haven't yet. So right now I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put everything. Because now I have open space over here, so it's like, where do I put stuff, right? I feel like this is just more difficult because I decided to go through like everything, like this whole dresser. And then you got this one who's just all over the place. Decisions. So this is what I have so far. Up here, I decided to put leggings. So on this side are the leggings that are for the coming up season. On the next to it, right there, are ones that are for winter. So I think I'm going to keep them out just in case the weather is not working or doesn't get warmer. Then I put all the shorts and stuff for the workout stuff in here. And then I took the workout shirts and put them here at the front because I don't have that many. Now I think I'm going to go through here and start hanging up shirts and stuff and going through these clothes and just putting them in, but also putting like sweaters and stuff like that in. And then I have to go through that stuff and start just putting that winter stuff in here. So that's what we're going to do. So apparently it's almost 8 o'clock and I got through everything. So all of the summer stuff is now up. I kept some of the winter like sweatshirts and some of the shirts that I would probably still want to wear until this like weather gets a little bit better. Then I would take that section and those and put them away, or I might just leave them. Here are all the socks that I have. I'd like to go through these and get rid of the old ones and keep my new ones. Then I took out all my summer shorts. I organized all of this, so my underwear, my bras, and my workout bras are here. These are my tank tops. Over here are the shorts that are the spandex ones that I'm wearing right now. All of those are right there. And then in here was where all my socks and stuff were, so I just need to, go through that stuff. I have stuff in here, like these were on the wall. I think I have PJ things up here. These are just all shirts that I want to keep. And then all the winter stuff is in there. So I still have some stuff that I need to do, but pretty much all of it is done. And because it is so late now, I think I'm just going to call it a night. Because again, it's almost 8 o'clock. I've been at this since 4 o'clock. So 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, it's 4 hours now. And I just want to be done. So I will probably end up finishing the rest tomorrow. And then, like I said, tomorrow I'd like to just go through this bookshelf, go through the bookshelf downstairs. Eventually we want to go through all our kitchen stuff and get rid of some of that stuff. So I don't know if I might film some of that just to show you guys how that, because we're going to be moving, we just want to go through everything and kind of just throw stuff away. And I kind of just did it as this is spring cleaning, let's clean everything and organize stuff and get rid of stuff that we don't need. So I think eventually we want to do all that, and then we want to go through the basement stuff and organize all that and put stuff away there. So not sure if we're going to do that tomorrow or not, but my goal for tomorrow would be, finishing up the rest of this, doing the bookshelf, and then going through the bookshelf downstairs, because I just have a lot of stuff I don't need to keep. So I'm going to call it a night, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Happy Sunday, guys. It's about 4:30. I am definitely starting late today. This morning I told myself I was going to get some work done. I was going to vlog. I was going to do all this stuff. And then I just wanted to relax because it's Sunday. And Sundays are my relaxing day. And I just decided, you know what, I'm not going to force myself to do anything. I'm just going to relax. So I just got done going through my socks because that was the one thing that I needed to go through. So these socks right here are the ones I'm going to put away. Oop. I took these and I just folded them. Those are the t-shirts and stuff that I wanted to keep. Then I found, right now I'm wearing these, I don't know if you can see them, yeah. I'm wearing these little footsie things, and I found these, and I didn't even know I had them. So I'm like, sweet. These are socks that don't have pairs, so I used to keep them and throw them together, but I don't know. I think I'm just going to throw them away. If they don't have a pair, don't keep them. All of those are just other socks that I haven't worn in a very long time. This is a cute little kitty cat. It's being kept by me. I'm not throwing that one away. And then I was surprised when I was going through of how many little yoga things, footwear I have. I didn't realize I had so many, so I think I'm going to put that with my workout stuff. And then I just threw some of the other stuff on the floor. But my next thing I want to do is to go through this bookshelf. I have a lot of books, just stuffed animals and stuff like that, so I kind of just like to go through it, see what I have, and if I can organize it a little bit more, because down at the bottom is kind of just Ken stuff, and we put this here so Ben wouldn't jump up on it and get on it. So I'm going to put my socks away real quick, and then we will start looking at that. And I'm pretty sure I told you the closet is done. It's all put together. It's nice and everything. I've just decided, just to kind of keep up there how it is. And that will be where my leggings are. And right now, I'm just going to take, the other two baskets and do something else with them. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do with them at this moment just because I have them. So I'm going to put the socks away real quick and then we're going to tackle this dresser. So all the socks and everything are now all put away. The closet's all clean. I've thrown away the stuff I don't need. Everything is organized. And at the beginning of this last week, oh, are you saying hello? He's saying hello. The beginning of this last week, I mentally was in such like a hard place and I wasn't feeling like myself, and just mentally I was not in a good place, and like I almost like contemplated, doing this stuff this weekend, but I'm like, no, this will probably help, and it really has. Just like getting everything organized and putting everything in place and throwing stuff away and getting rid of stuff has really helped me like mentally put me in a right place to say like everything is now organized and I have what I need, and just decluttering my life in a way. So like I just feel really good, and like I didn't know if I was gonna share how I was feeling, but I'm like, you know what, I told you guys in that video that I'm gonna be more open about it. So this is what it is. Like I'm telling you, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday I was depressed and I couldn't shake it, and then I had in my mind that I knew I had podcast interviews to record. I did one yesterday and I just did one today, a couple hours before I came upstairs to vlog, and I just told myself like, you gotta get yourself in that like headspace. And yesterday I just kind of, worked out and got myself like moving, and then I started feeling better and I felt great after my interview, and then I felt great after just cleaning. Like even when I was going through the summer stuff and taking it out, I threw a lot of dresses away and stuff that I wasn't going to wear because I just like I needed to declutter and stop hanging on to things. And I've really been going through different like wardrobes too, like what I like to wear and what I feel comfortable in. And that's why like I've kind of fallen into these like really, baggy sweatshirts and just feeling comfortable in my own skin and in my own body. And I for a long time haven't felt that way. So I've gone through like these like different seasons of different looks and how I want to dress, and I think I'm finally just coming into like who I want to be and how I want to dress and what I want to look like, and it feels really good. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, that like I have days where like I just don't feel up to it, and I in my mind told myself like if I don't feel up to it and I don't feel like mentally in the right headspace, I'm not going to vlog. Like I'm just not going to do that, and I needed to do that for me. But I'm glad I did, and I'm glad I cleaned everything out, and I'm glad I'm taking the step to do everything, because just like mentally it's putting me in a good space to know that like I'm not worried about anything else, because I've been worried about like the wedding and wedding planning, just like all the stresses that have been coming on. And I think I just stressed myself out with a lot of stuff, and becoming more of like into content creating and doing reels, like I just stressed myself out a lot with just a lot of the stuff that I do, which I don't need to, but I do. And I just need to learn to, when to take a step back and just take care of myself. And if you guys don't get a new vlog or something like that, it's because like mentally I just wasn't, like in that headspace to do it. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, because I told myself and told you guys in the last video about sharing my mental health that I'm going to be more open about it. I'm going to talk about it. So this is me sharing, and it's so funny that I'm nervous about sharing it, because I have a podcast around mental health and I talk about it on my Instagram, but sharing it on my vlogs and everything is just taking that next step to fully just being me and who I am and sharing that with you guys. And it feels a little nerve-wracking, but it feels really good. So I'm going to stop talking and start going through this bookcase and figuring out what I want to do with it. So let's go get to the bookcase. So right now with these shelves, these are all the books I've read. So I'm like, okay, I've read those. These are the books that I started reading some of these and then didn't read them. And then I started reading some of these and I didn't finish them. So I have my Kindle that I read stuff on. So I think in between reading books on my Kindle, I'm going to go back and start reading some of these just because I have them. And then I can put them like, you know, in with the I've read pile, which I want to again read. You know, I started the Maze Runner, I did the first one, and then I didn't read the rest, so I want to go back and actually reread those. But like I have my, you know, Harry Potter books, and I look at these now and I wish I had the copies that like made the whole castle, because when I first started, my mom was buying them for me. So we got a few, then we got these, and then I realized it actually makes a castle. So I'd actually like to, you know, have that. But right now, that's just what it is. But these are all the books that I've read. I know I have 2 different Rachel Hollis books, and that's only because I think one was from Target. Oh no, the colors were different. So I wanted to buy them because they were different colors and different prints. And I think I bought one from Target and another one from maybe Walmart. And I thought that was kind of cool. And then some of this stuff is like, I finished this as my first start today. It's all filled out. So I kind of have to figure out, I'm going to take that down and put it down with the rest of the stuff that I finished. But I got to just kind of figure out how I want to do this. Or if I just want to keep it this way, since it is already kept. I have a lot of these animals that I've kind of been keeping. Right here is just cookbooks and stuff. A sign that I made for Ken one year. It was supposed to be bedtime equals snack time, but I accidentally did it upside down, but we just kept it. But we've just been throwing stuff on the shelf, so I think I'm just trying to figure out exactly how I want things to place. Then I have this little shelf down here that my grandma gave me all of these little like books that are just like one story in a book, and I actually started reading some, and I can't remember which ones I read, so I might go back and reread them. But they were from my great grandma, so my grandma gave them to me to read because I like to read. So I think I'm just going to, you know, figure out how I want to do my books and everything and go from there. So someone's a little confused because I made the bed and did everything. What's wrong, baby? You have spots to lay down. Just lay down. So I took some of the stuffed animals that were over there, and I have a whole shelf. Tell me why I have so many. I don't know. But I have a lot. And then there's more up there, and I'm obsessed with Coraline. So I got the Coraline doll. This one decided to lay down. But then in the scheme of cleaning everything, I have this little pocket organizer that I put stuff in, so I organized that and got rid of that stuff. And now the bookshelf, it just looks better to me. I didn't really change too much. Like obviously the stuff up here is what has been read, all of this. So I took all the little books that were down here, put the animals down there, put the books up here. So these are all the books that I need to read. There is stuff behind here, like cookbooks and stuff, but that is there so the cat doesn't get up there. Kind of organize Ken's shelves and just kind of made it look nice. So, oops, tripping over the heater. So now it just looks nice and put together. And now this whole room is put together and it's clean. Like, I just feel so much better now that everything is clean and everything is put together and everything is nice, and now I don't have to worry about it, and now I can just relax. So I am going to end this vlog here. I will probably end up doing more spring cleaning next weekend. I want to, again, go through the downstairs. I have another spot where there's a bunch of books and everything downstairs, so I like to go through that little nook. We need to go through the kitchen. This morning I actually threw 3 pans away because they were starting like to come apart. Like the bottoms of them, you can tell like the material that was like sticking on the pans, because they were non-stick pans, are now like scraping apart, and it's probably not good to be eating off of pans that, you know, the stuff is coming off of. So I threw those away, and the next plan would be for me and Ken just to go through the whole kitchen and start throwing like a lot of the stuff away that we don't use. So again, when we move, we just have the stuff that we need. And because we're getting married, like a lot of stuff that we throw away, we can just put on a registry, and if people wanted to buy it for us, they could. So that's kind of where our head is right now, with just like, if we need new stuff, we're just going to put it on the registry, and if people don't buy it, then we'll buy it ourselves. But if people want to buy us, you know, stuff for the wedding, then they can do that. So we're just kind of going through and cleaning everything, making sure everything is just organized and all that. So then again, when we finally pack up everything and we move, we don't have like all this stuff. The only other thing that Ken eventually wants to do is buy bins. And when we buy a bunch of bins, then we would just start packing a lot of stuff. So over time, I'll probably show you that process of just packing things here and there. Like that second bedroom, I could pack a lot of the stuff in there. I could pack like even some of this stuff in here, because some of the furniture that when we move we're not going to take, like my big dresser that I cleaned out, I am not taking that with me. I don't want it. I want a new dresser. It's a really nice dresser, so I could probably like sell it or give it to Goodwill. But there's a lot of stuff that we just don't need. Or the bed in the second bedroom I probably wouldn't take because we don't need it. And there's going to be a lot of stuff that we want to get new when we move into like a new apartment or a house. And there's a lot of stuff that we don't want to take with us. So that's kind of where we're at in headspace, is that once we get those bins, we'll just start, you know, throwing stuff in the bins that we're not like necessarily using or need to be using. And then when we move, it'll just be easier to move because a lot of stuff will be in bins, and we can just take the bins and put them in the car, put them in the truck, and go. So, you know, just a lot of stuff is happening right now. 5 months till the wedding. Shortly after that, we will probably, you know, find another place, either in another apartment or a house, and then we'll be moving. And then within the next few years too, we're talking about starting a family. So there's a lot of things that are happening. And again, just doing the small stuff like this just feels so good to, you know, have everything clean and everything in place and not have to worry about it, because I am very like a cluttered person. Like I will just pile stuff up until it's too much stuff in one space, and I'm like, okay, you know, I should probably clean all this. Like I have with that second bedroom, when I just start piling stuff up, and then I'm like, yeah, I should probably clean this again. So that's gonna be it for this vlog, and I at some point, it'll probably be next weekend when we go through like deep cleaning downstairs and going through everything, so I'll show you that process too. But I hope you guys enjoyed this spring cleaning and closet and room update, and I will see you guys soon in the next vlog.